Good afternoon, sports fans. I think it's time we had a recap to see what's happening. We've finished the first 4 games of the round 1 within our league. So let's have a look and see what's going on within the Smash and Grab Classic Crash Bang Wallop Cup. As you can see, this is our leaderboard after round 1. The Pegasus Flyers are currently up top after they had that terrific final game of the season. My own team, the Tormodry's champions, are in 2nd place. The Goblins have managed 3rd place, which is impressive. Then we have Skaven, Khemri, Chaos Dwarf, Undead and Orcs. Let's have a look at the teams themselves. So first of all, my team, the Tormodry's champions, my necromantic team. As you can see, I was really lucky during my first game, and I've developed 3 of my players with additional skills. One of my flesh golems has picked up block, one of my werewolves has also picked up block, and the other werewolf has got mighty blow. Yes, a mixture of mighty blow and claw. This thing is either going to be lethal or get killed by the opposition. I really hope it's the lethal. Second team, we'll have a look at the creepy burping clowns, the Goblin Team. They had a really amazing first match. As you can see, they've managed to pick up a single new skill. So here we have Crunchy, the Fanatic, has managed to pick up Strength. So he is now a Strength 7. Sorry, he's picked up Juggernauts, a Strength 7 Juggernaut. I'm not sure that works really with a Fanatic, but interesting skill. First 2 teams have not had any players injured or taken out of action. So next we'll look at Pegasus Flyers, the team that's currently at the top of the roster. As you can see, they have suffered 2 injuries last match. We've got Puking Patrick, who had a niggling injury, and we've got Gabriel Amal de Tete, who was the star player of the first match, scoring 2 of the touchdowns and also picking up a new skill, but he's unfortunately missing the 2nd match of the season. As for the other team, the other players, Pierre Le Snob has managed to pick himself up an extra agility. This guy is essentially an elf in armour. And then Gabriel Alamea has picked up the skill Dodge. Very nice. That team is one to look out for, I think, as we carry on the season. Now we've got Cornballs, the lovely Chaos Dwarves, one of my favourite teams to play. As you can see, during the unfortunately they haven't picked up any new skills yet, but they've got a few players that are getting close. I would imagine after their 2nd match we will start to see some new upgrades for this team. They can become really dangerous with a mixture of mutations as well as normal skills. Bullet Survivor, the undead team that I played with my team during the first match. Unfortunately they didn't pick up any new skills, and one of their mummies has got missed next game. So this means that they'll get an extra skeleton to take over for the mummy for the next game, because they only have the 10 players active. Next we move on to the Tiny Rocks, the 3rd of the undead type teams, the Khemris. During their first match they played really well, not a single injury, and unfortunately for them, as yet no new skills, but we've got a few that are close. And I think probably after the next match we will see at least one of these players with something new. The penultimate team, the Bloody Maw Cravens, the Skaven team. Now unfortunately they did suffer an injury. This poor little guy, he lost 1 in strength, so we now have a gutter runner with only 1 strength. To be fair, even a halfling could blow him over if he tries now. Again, they haven't picked up any new skills, but we've got a few players that are getting very close in doing so. So next game they will be given an extra lineman as an addition to make up their full 11. Final team is the Blazing Squigskins, the Orc team. I also love Orcs. So bashy, so dangerous. Just look at them. Now this team unfortunately did suffer a single injury for one of their blitzers, but it's just a miss next game, so nothing permanent. And they've got a couple of players that have picked up some star player points, but as yet no new skill ups. So let's see what the schedule is for the 2nd round that's due to start imminently. we have the Blazing Squigskins against Bullet Survivor. So that will be Undead versus Orcs, Cornballs against the Tiny Rocks, Chaos Dwarfs against Khemri. Then you've got the Pegasus Flyers against the Bloody Maw Cravens. That'll be an interesting match. Two very fast teams, the Pegasus Flyers with their Bretonnian Blitzers and the Bloody Maw Cravens with their Gutter Runners. And then I get to play the creepy burping clowns, the Goblin Team against my Tom and Dries champions. This should be an interesting match. Given how they played last match, I'm actually quite normally I look forward to playing goblins, but I'm not so sure. I have a feeling that half of my players are going to be cut in half by the fanatic and the loony. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, I hope you guys are going to watch the second round matches. They're due to start this weekend, and they will be published as usual to YouTube. Thank you very much for watching.